Are you flicking your lip gloss onto my sofa?
No, it doesn't matter because it will decompose anyway.
I don't care if they decompose.
Bro, it's
What the fuck? No.
I must say, Isaac, this house is beautifully decorated.
Thank you.
I like what you've done with the space, buddy. That's a great reply. But yeah, anyway, we've already been out, and hay fever. For those of you that don't know what hay fever is pollen allergies. And for those of you that don't know what pollen allergy is when the grass outside, the flowers outside affects you, and then you start getting runny noses, blocked noses, itchy eyes, red eyes, all of that stuff. Not nice. So if my voice does sound a bit different, then it's because of that. But yeah, I thought we'd just kind of chill indoors. I thought I'd come over, be a guest, and I don't know, bro. Eat some noodles. Instant ramen shit. Watch films, wine. Yeah. Radio, wine cabinet. Has to be red. For those of you that have watched Cemetery Fog for a while, know that red wine is synonymous with Cemetery Fog. But yeah. Bye bye, Rebo. We'll be back in a bit. Don't worry, we'll be back. So there's been talks that, I don't know about other countries, but in England they're planning to remove the yellow hue of the street lamps, and I hope they don't.
Why?
Because that's what makes the street lamps beautiful. It's the yellow color.
No. Why are they trying to get rid of the yellow hue?
That I didn't read too much into it. I've only heard about it, that they're trying to remove the yellow, the color of the lights, the lamps. But I hope they don't.
I hope they don't see it. I like that.
Because when you think about the night drives you've had as a kid, you're sleepy in the back of your dad's car or your mom's car. You vividly remember the blurriness of the yellow street lamps, and that's what makes it nostalgic. And if they remove that, then what are the kids gonna have today? What are they gonna have today? She's staring at me, isn't she?
Yeah.
Jesus. It's so scary sometimes. So we had about 8 fried chicken each.
I think you had more than 8.
Oh yeah, I think I ate a little bit too much. I have this problem, guys, where once I start eating, it's hard for me to stop. And even though I'm full, I can carry on eating, which is very gluttonous.
I'm like that, but I'm like that with alcohol. If I start drinking, it's hard for me to stop.
That sounds like a problem, buddy.
Is there a problem?
That's how you broke your hip.
Should we talk about that?
Should I tell them how you broke your hip? Do I have permission?
Go for it.
This was 2024, last year.
January?
Really?
Yeah, what was it?
2024 January. So it's been more than a year now.
January or February, I can't remember.
But yeah, it's been more than a year. And we're at our friend's place, and we're all drinking at his place. But it's mostly the 5 of us drinking. My ex, his girlfriend, and Jimson. We're drinking ground floor. Yeah. Thank God it's ground floor, because this is very important. We're drinking, and we decided to be brave and drink hard gin. Yes. No mixes. And we're playing card games, and whoever loses has to take shots of gin. And the thing is, we didn't have shot glasses. We had regular glasses. So obviously, with our heavy hands, we'd end up pouring more than a shot
Yes.
of gin, and we just have to down it, bam, 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 right? Gin after gin, bam, bam, bam. And of course, not surprisingly, we got drunk, very drunk. But this man right here, I swear to God, I'd like, even on my phone when I check the gallery, we're dancing, right? At one point, we're all dancing to music, and then I'm thinking, yeah, we're having a good time. We're all in good mood. We're in control. We're drunk, but we're in control. And we're all sat on the sofa in the living room, and he slides the door open. And this, when you slide the door open, it leads to this communal garden, where everyone in the area, the block, can use it. He slides the door open and he runs out to the back garden, and we're thinking, what is he doing? And then I look at him. He's sprinting straight to the gate that lets cars in, right? And this gate is about 10 feet tall. It's a high gate. And he climbs it like a monkey. Right? He climbs it like a monkey, like straight up, no struggle, he just fucking climbs it. And he's on top of the gate. And I'm drunk, I have a delayed reaction. I'm thinking, wait, that's not normal. Why is he on top of the gate? So I run out, and his girlfriend's following me, my ex is following me. We're like, Isaac, get down, right? And we're like halfway to the point, and I see this guy on top of the gate, laying sideways. Like, you know when you're watching TV and you want to lay on the sofa and you're laying on the sofa sideways and you're just flipping through the channels. Yeah, he's laying on top of the gate sideways, and eventually he falls from like 10 feet high. I see him fall in slow motion. Hits the concrete floor, and I kid you not, you bounce like a ball because you just fell, and there's nothing holding you back. You just fell from 10 foot high. Boom! You bounce off the floor. I'm thinking, shit, he's dead. I'm thinking you're dead. I'm like, Isaac! I'm like running to you, and he was just there on the floor, not responding. And I'm like, oh my god! And the security guards that were near the gate come running at him, and we're like, dude, are you okay? And then he's like, I'm like, brother, are you okay? And the security guard's like, no, he's okay, he's breathing. And we're like, oh shit. And you're like, I'm okay. And then they open the gate, we bring him back inside the garden because, you know, when he fell outside of the garden, out of the block, out of the communal area. We bring him back in, and he's limping, right? He's limping, and then he's resting on my shoulders. He's resting on his girlfriend's shoulder. We're like carrying him to the nearest bench in the communal garden, and it's bad. You're like, dude, I can't feel my toes. I'm like, what? He's like, I can't wiggle my toes. I can't feel it, and I'm like, fuck, something's broken. Something's bad. Like something's broken here, and he wants to cross his legs, but he can't. So he like grabs his jeans. Right? He grabs his jeans and he pulls his leg up to cross his legs. Like, you grab your jean like this, and then you pull it up like this. And you're like, yeah, I can't feel my toes anymore. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, take your shoes off. Let me see you wiggle your toes. So, you know, I can see that they're functioning. And of course, you fucking idiot, you're wearing combat boots, which has 10,000 laces. His boots is like up to his knees. We have to go through all the laces. So I'm like going through the laces so I can see this guy wiggle his toes. So I know that his legs are still working. And then I see Jimson, the other guy, our other friend, come out. And he sees the two security guards by the gate. And he sees Isaac beaten up, right? Injured. And he's like, what the fuck did they do to Isaac? I'm gonna kill them. Yeah. He's like, you hurt my friend, I'm gonna kill you. And I'm like, brother, like, now's not the time.
He got so angry. Yeah.
He got so pissed off. And at that moment, right, I'm also on the phone trying to call an ambulance because I know he's broken something. So I'm trying to like calm him down, talk to the 999 operator and tell them, yeah, he's broken something, while also holding this 6 foot. He's over 100 kg, let's be honest. Jimson is over 100 kg. I'm trying to hold him back so he doesn't go towards the security guard to fight them. I'm holding him back. I'm like, yeah, he's broken. He's like, I'm like, Jimson, no, They're trying to help him. They didn't break him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, he's conscious. And they're like, yeah, we'll be there in blah 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 minutes. And then now his girlfriend's crying. He's like, Isaac, oh my God, no, he's broken. I'm like, you know, calm down. So I'm trying to like micromanage, not even micromanage. I'm trying to manage 3 different like people here, while also being on the phone to the operator. And then they get here, and Jesus, when they get to the flat, they fuck it up.
They fuck it up, yeah.
They fuck it up bad.
They fuck it up. They tried to check my blood, right? And then I think they were new.
Yeah.
Maybe they were new.
New paramedics.
New paramedics. They were training. Another person was teaching the person how to do it. They were putting a needle in, checking my blood. And then later I just feel like something dripping down my hands.
Yeah.
And then I look down and then it's just blood. From the needle, you know, where they put the needle, blood just coming out. And the needle's still in there because they're still checking the blood, taking the blood out. And it's just dripping down all over Jimson's sofa.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? What is this? And they're like, oh, and of course they can't panic, right?
Yeah.
They're like, let me fix that for you, Les. And then they fix it.
So essentially they just put the needle not in the correct way.
Not in the correct way. I don't think they secured it properly.
Yeah.
I don't know, like...
How? Like, how they do it, but yeah.
But the last thing I want to say is like, I'm thankful that the people that they were there at that time were there when the accident happened.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Param helped me a lot, friend helped me a lot. And second, I'm glad I didn't hit my head when I fell.
Yeah.
Because like, lying in that position like this, and then I fell, I'm glad I didn't hit my head.
Yeah.
Or did I?
I mean, you've been acting strange since. I don't know. I don't know if you're just you were born fucked up or the incident fucked you up. But you're a strange man.
Am I?
I mean, we're all living different. But yeah, that's one of the memories that I hold dearly. Yeah.
They put metal into my leg, and I have a big scar on the right thigh, and the right hip.
So whenever you go through airport security, it will always be.
It will always be.
Because you're carrying metal. You got a piece in you.
Exactly.
You got a metal piece in you.
I always gotta explain to them when I'm in China as well. You know, I went to China last year for the first time, and I can't speak English.
Yeah.
And I'm telling them, the beep goes, you know, the metal detector goes off, and I'm like, no, I had a operation here, and they don't understand obviously.
Yeah.
So I just like take my trousers off and then show them. And then they're like, okay.
Hey.
They're like, okay.
Ignore the dick. Just look at the scar. Ignore the.
Ignore the stains.
Ignore the smell. Just look at the scar. Just look at the scar.
I'm joking. We only wear black boxes here. So
What the fuck is we? Why are you speaking for me here?
you don't?
I have some colourful ones.
You never wear white boxes or like light colored boxes.
Why not?
Because it shows the stain. Unless you get the technique right, like you flick it right, like.
Bro, please tell me you don't flick your dick like this when you piss. Please tell me you don't flick it off like this.
One time I flicked it wrong.
Flicked you.
No, I'm joking.
Wait, when the paramedics were taking you away, Jensen was throwing up.
Yeah, because you drank too much.
He had alcohol poisoning. So I'm like patting his back while I'm telling Isaac, yo, take care. I'll see you at the hospital. And then he's just there like,
yeah, he's like, take it.
Take care, bro. Ah, good times.
It was a good time. And the reason why we drank that much that day was because I made a promise to Jimson. We were like, okay, because he goes to the same course as me. We were like, today's our last day of fucking about. We're gonna drink as much as we want today. Then after today, we're not gonna drink for a month.
Yeah.
And it was like an oath.
Yeah.
But we took it too literally.
Yeah, you drank way too much.
Yeah.
The thing is, as soon as I saw you hit the ground, I sobered up. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever drunkenness I had in me, boom, gone.
Boom. I think in those situations, like, human body, when they realize, like, oh, I need to fucking
Yeah.
sober up. Like,
I had to lock in.
yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
But yeah, that's just one of the many stories we have.
Many stories, yeah.
Many. Should we tell them about the toilet incident? Nah, let's not. Let's save that for the next time. The toilet incident will be told at a later date.
Yes.
But I know a lot of you have been asking for a playlist for songs that I use in my video. And for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, I already have a playlist made. So if you go to my channel and then click on playlist, you'll see all the songs that I've used in my videos. So feel free to check that out if you do like the songs that I use in my video. And people are asking like, yo, how do you use copyright songs? The thing is, you can use copyrighted music. It's just you won't be able to monetize your videos if you do. So majority of my videos aren't monetized because I use music, and I probably should monetize them and not use copyrighted music, but the thing is, if the music isn't right, the videos won't hit. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is
You prioritize creativity.
prioritize your, I don't want to sound like obnoxious and say art, but I'm essentially making videos, so I guess I will call that my art. So prioritize your art over monetization. I know I have a video titled 5 years, my fifth gap year, but obviously that is a joke. For those of you that don't know that it's a joke, that's a joke. I have worked many jobs. I've saved up from my jobs, and I trade as well. So I use the money that I've earned to make more money and kind of use that money to sustain my lifestyle. So yeah, for those of you that have been wondering, this is turning into a Q&A.
Yeah, basically.
But I know that's the main question people ask me is how I eat out and travel and stuff. But yeah, I've worked many years of jobs, trust me. Many years of jobs. It's good wine.
You like it?
Yeah.
I like it. I love it actually.
A lot of people don't like red wine.
Why?
I don't know.
Actually, there is like a societal saying of saying like red wine is for girls. It's more feminine. It's more feminine.
No, it's actually white wine for girls. That's what I've heard.
No, wine in general.
Oh, wine in general?
Yeah,
I don't care about that.
I think so.
I don't care about that. If there's one thing that I want to say to the Cemetery Fog viewers is that if you like something, you have to like it unapologetically. Okay? I don't want to hear none of this, oh, but that's like too mainstream, or like, oh, but you know, people will think this or that. Who are you trying to fool? Who are, like, why are you trying to chip away parts of yourself so you appear a certain way to someone else? If you like something, like it. Own it. That's literally who you are right now. And who knows, maybe in the future you're not going to like it, but that's just how it is. We like things, and then maybe we won't like it later on. We change, we evolve. But in that moment, when you like something, I want you to like it. And not just, you know, hide the fact that you like it, or pretend that you don't like it, or pretend to like something when you don't even like it. And worst of all is pretend to care about something when you don't even care about it, just because people will think of you a certain way. If you don't care, just Don't pretend to care. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
But yeah.
I want to smoke.
You can't smoke in here, buddy.